Showboating Sports, man, we are back. Man, we back in this building. So Crawford and Spence announced the fight. Sort of, kind of, sort of, you know. Yeah, we're going to talk about all that tonight. We're going to get down and dirty with that tonight. Man, it's a good, exciting day for boxing. But what we're going to do is if you see the phone lines going across the screen, you guys, you are welcome to call in at any time. You see the number at the bottom. So feel free to call in. Like I said, we always let this thing roll on throughout the show. That way, when people call in, they gotta want to get something off their chest. They don't want to type it. They want to answer back to somebody's question. They can do so, but make sure that like, subscribe, and share. So we're gonna go ahead and let the algorithms kick in. Let everybody start rolling up in here. Man, Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. Terrence Crawford put up a poster today on his Instagram with him coming up out of the water like Aquaman with a trident with a big old shark at the top. That's what it was. That's what it is. Joseph N. Salute. Devin, salute, Queen. Glad to see y'all are in the building. Hey, we can't ask for it. Listen, it's going down. It's going down. And Joshua Cabrera in here, his brother Gio is fighting Pitbull Cruz same night. Y'all remember he came in about a week ago and he said, yeah, my brother is fighting on the Spence and Terrence Crawford undercard. He had already told us, you know what I'm saying? I kept telling you this thing was, they was working out the undercard. They was doing all of that stuff. I kept telling y'all that fight was on. You know what I mean? So now's the night. Now we can go ahead and get started. 8 Mile salute. So we can get started tonight and we can let the boxing festivities commence. You know what I mean? It is time. It's time to start giving our jabs. It's time for all. Matter of fact, we're going to start the show off like this.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps and I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season. I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
Dude, all month long, month and a half long, it is going down. We put it out there. Man, we're going to be ready for this fight. I know everybody's still down on the fight. I am too. But you know what? I'm trying to shake all that off. I kept telling y'all it was the done deal. Y'all heard me say that. And y'all remember everybody coming on channel. It ain't true show. I don't believe it. I don't believe it ain't going to happen. Y'all heard me say that months ago. I said it's a done deal. It is a done deal. Man, it ain't going to happen like that. Earl has a mandatory to do. He's got to fight Keith Thurman. He's going to lose his belt. I said, man, listen. The dude got the belt, and the sanctioning bodies know you're going to make more money that way. He said, I'm thinking about putting some bread on Spence. What y'all think? Dude, I'm getting ready to put it on there, bro. I'm going to put it on there. Matter of fact, I'm doing it tonight, or I might be doing it on the show right now. Because I'm telling you right now, the betting odds, Earl Spence was a little bit ahead. Earl Spence was... what was Earl Spence? Earl Spence was, let me see. Hold on. Earl Spence was like 134 plus 134. You know what I'm saying? So you do that, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see. Let me get mine. All right, let's try to get on in there. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's go on in here. I'm gonna tell you I had to get on in here. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly where we at. Yep. We're gonna find out exactly what it was. It was up. Spence by majority decision. Sounds good, y'all. I don't know how he gonna win. I'm putting my money on that he will win. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Are you already putting yours in? Let's see. Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford is all the way up and going. Earl Spence is plus 112. He's the underdog at 112, bruh. Let me go and get my money on in here. I'm at least going to put $100 on Spence because it ain't 50-50. You know what I mean? This is a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dion? Salute, Queen. Yeah, it's not listen, it's a 50-50 fight, and I got Earl as an underdog. I'm taking Earl as the underdog on a 50-50 fight like that. You know what I mean? I'm taking Earl as $100. I'm only gonna put $100 on it, maybe $200. I ain't putting nothing crazy on it. I ain't the kind of crazy betting, but I want to have some skin in the game on this one, bro. I really do. I really do. So I don't know how you guys feel about it, but like I said, I kept telling y'all, I told y'all a while back, y'all heard everybody calling me crazy. Man, Show don't know what he's talking about. Man, he's got these mentors. They gonna strip him if he don't fight Keith Thurman, and he's got to take that, he's got to go take that boots thing, or they can strip him the belt. Yeah. Y'all heard all of that. Y'all heard all of that. Y'all heard everybody coming here saying all that. Then they heard a little bit of something from somebody else. And through that, what's up? Salute to Narius Robinson. Salute. Earl was 120 earlier today. Yeah, that's where I'm going in right now. And I'm going to go and put mine on in. You know what I mean? Because the betting odds is evening out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get those in right now. You know what I mean? Before they change. Because it's a 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those fights that you know what I'm saying? It's one of those fights that we all know. And I'm gonna go and get mine on in, bro. I'm gonna get mine on in, bro. Yeah, hold on. While we on her right now, I'm gonna go and let y'all know I'm putting mine on in. Yeah, it's really happening. Yeah, you don't see it. Go look at the screen. Hey, Dion, look at the screen. You see that right there with Terrence Crawford? That's Terrence Crawford coming up out of the water like Aquaman with a trident, right? And he's got that into a shark. I didn't get the whole thing on here. And Earl Spence put this up at his shirts, but I think they sold out because I went to his site and it's gone. Where Earl Spence is at that door as the Grim Reaper, and Terrence Crawford sticking his hand out and they shaking on it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what they're doing. That's what it was. So yeah, it's going down. Yeah, and Terrence Crawford's sister put that up too. You know. Yep. Huck Mode, salute. Listen, right now, y'all better go ahead and get them on in because it's going down. I'm right now on FanDuel right now, and I'm going to put $100 in on it. You know what I'm saying? I got to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. Hold on now. Oh, whoa. Something's in the game. Because at FanDuel, listen to this, FanDuel, they got Earl Spence minus 112 and Crawford minus 112. They both can't be minus 112, bro. They both can't. So I don't know what kind of crap they pulling out. You know what I'm saying? I do not know what kind of crap they pulling out, but that's crazy. You know what I mean? They got to get that together real quick. I'm about to go to another one. It's changing. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. They're trying to say that both of them ain't underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'll refresh it. They got both of them as minus that. Hey, the tickets ain't on sale, Dion. Soon as them tickets come on sale, you better be getting them, bro. Oh, they can make them both underdogs? Hey, now forget that. Forget that. Earl is minus 112. I'm not betting 112 to win $89. That ain't happening. Now we'll do a 50-50 bet. They already listen, they've changed that odds. I still don't believe it. Hey, listen, you might as well embrace it and come on with it, Dion. Because let me tell you, the reason why I say do that is because you got to put in your mind that it's going to happen. That way you can get your tickets, you can get your hotel, you can get your flight. You got to be getting that right now. Like the Tank Davis fight, it sold out in 5 minutes. This fight right here is going to sell out probably faster. The bet odds just changed. It just changed. Earl was plus 124 earlier. I saw it at 122, something like that, about 20, 30 minutes ago while I was trying to get together and sign on. And I said, okay, when I get in here, that way go and get in here and then I'll just do it. In that length of time, it's done changed. You know what I mean? But I'm on FanDuel. Now, hold on. So it could be different on something else. Let me see. FanDuel, Betly, DraftKings. I said at DraftKings, I'm going to check out the line on the DraftKings. Hold on. I'm going to check out the line on the DraftKings. We're going to check out and see what that is. I just got to know what that is, man. I got to know what that is, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna check it out on that one. Hey, did anybody else go ahead and put some money in on it? Did anybody put any money in on that yet? You know what I'm saying? DraftKings, the app. I had the app. I'm trying to see what the odds are. Hey, who else is on DraftKings? Earl gonna probably be minus 130. Yeah. Man, let's see. I'm trying to look up. Did y'all go on there? Oh, so they on both of them, they got a minus 112. You know what I mean? Because what's name's got it like that. Who else is it? Who else is this? Who is this? It says New York Post is saying 112 for that one. Earl Spence Jr. versus the odds July betting insider journals. Earl Spence was plus 100 when they put it out. Box Live had it 110 plus Earl was 110. Odds checker. Let's see this one. Did you hear that Rolly will be fighting on it? Nah, I didn't hear that. Who's Rolly gonna fight on the undercard? Because hell, that was just Rolly gonna take another one right back to back. Yeah. They got it on here now. A draw is at plus 1280. Terrence Crawford's minus 102, and Earl Spence is 102. Ah, man, I'm not. Listen, anyone you betting on is the underdog. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no, not the underdog. They got you betting to win. If you bet $100, since it's 102, you bet $100, you getting $89. Nah, I didn't hear. Oh, okay. You say you're just joking. You got to bet 112 to win 100. Yeah. I mean, that's close to one. That's close to a 50-50 fight. But I want my money to be 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be 50-50. You know, I want to lock that in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should take the 112. That might be the closest it's gonna get because they great change them odds. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wanted the 112, dude. I wanted the plus. You bet 100, you win 200. That's what it was just a little bit ago. They changed the odds so fast because everybody getting on their bet. Everybody's betting on Earl Spence, and that's changing the odds like right now. Right now, which is crazy. That's crazy, man. Dang, man. I didn't think about this earlier. I did not think about this earlier. Man, listen, we might as well prepare. I kept telling y'all. When they said today, I was not thinking that they was going to go ahead and put the bets in today because it just now they came out today and was saying that. You know what I mean? And the odds already up. Man, this is crazy. I'm upset about that, bruh. Yeah, he was plus. Yeah. Salute. Lowe's from the jungle. Salute. AAR, salute. Tune, salute. Yeah, man, he was up 120. Earl Spence was plus 120 just a little while ago, about an hour or two ago. You know what I'm saying? Now they got them both underdogs. So Vegas is putting that in there. So that means you got to bet 100. So Vegas, that's how Vegas skimming their money on off. You know what I'm saying? That's how they skimming their money off. Because if I bet 100 on Terrence Crawford, you bet 100 on Terrence Crawford, they getting theirs right up out of there. You know what I'm saying? They doing the odds. But what can you say? God, dog, I should have done it. He said, New York Post has announced the fight and some odds info, but not much else. 24/7 Boxing has a post. Yeah, man, it's going down, bro. Spence by stoppage 11th round. Hey, if you gonna bet to whoever y'all bet for, I don't care if it's Spence or Crawford, it's a 50-50 fight. So whoever y'all gonna put it on, y'all got to go and put it on there. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, ESPN did. But yeah, ESPN always rush, them and Top Rank always rushing into stuff. You know what I'm saying? They are always doing that. But now, when you see Crawford put that out there, they haven't technically made it official, but they have told you it's going to go down. And listen, we can now talk all the crap we want with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no two underdogs. That's bullshit. Yeah. That's same thing I said. I said that a little bit ago before you got in. I said they both can't be that. And then somebody said, yeah, they can. And I'm like, right, you can. They just did it. They both did minus 112. That's bull, man. They giving them both the same. It's the same. That means it's 50-50. More like 70-30 Earl to me. Hey, I say it's 50-50 fight. It's a 50-50 fight. Earl done been off a whole year. Terrence Crawford just boxed less than about six months ago. So back then it'd be 7-8 months. Earl be off a year and a half. So that's another layoff. Only good thing about it is Earl has kept his chef in shape. And whatever's wrong with Earl, his eyes and any of that stuff, it gave it more time to heal. Anything wrong with Earl had a little bit more time to heal. So I'm okay with that. That's part I'm okay with. You know what I mean? But we might see a little bit of ring rust, but Earl gonna be in there on that sparring, man. We got to give Tank and Ryan credit. They set the tone. I don't know, Tune. I can't say they set the tone because Tank started a year off good, but then you had Benavidez and Caleb Plant. They came right out on it. You know what I'm saying? Tank, Ryan, David Benavidez, Plant. Then you got Stephen Fulton Jr. and anyway, they all coming out getting ready to get down to it. Yeah. So we done had some good fights this year. You know what I'm saying? We done had some good fights. You know, now the Caleb Plant and David Benavidez fight, it was a little bit off only because Caleb Plant couldn't sustain what he was doing in the first rounds towards the end. You know what I'm saying? So, but guess what? We still got a good fight. But right now, they got Errol Spence and Crawford as being the favorite. They got them both as being the favorite. T.O. versus Taylor too. Yep, that's coming on. So listen, it's going down, bro. Devin versus Loma. I don't care if you say Loma won. I don't care if you say Devin won. That was a damn competitive fight, man. And y'all got to be honest with that. You know what I'm saying? When it's so close, all that stupid stuff about, it was a robbery, man. If you did say Loma won, it wasn't no robbery if Loma won. It wasn't no robbery if Devin won. Them rounds were so close all the way through. What can you say? What can you say, man? That's just people wanting to cry and dude, they got a page out where they trying to get that overturned. Loma and them even sent something into the WB. They are really sent something in because they trying to overturn it. If it can't be overturned or get an instant rematch, they saying that they want to fight Tank Davis, right? Which is cool. I like to see that fight. But come on, man, you doing all that crying, man. It's crazy. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Those were the mega. Well, Devin and you got to give Devin and Loma. That was a mega fight. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. It might have been less than the other two, but Devin and Loma was a really good, and it lived up to it. It was a good fight from beginning to end. You know what I mean? If you just a casual and you, listen, a jab snapping somebody's head back and somebody pounding you in the stomach, them body shots was lethal, bruh. And Devin answered back on them head shots. And some of them missed. Like I said, it doesn't matter who you say won. I'm not here to argue that. It was so close it could go either way. It could have been a draw, it could have been Devin, and it could have been Loma. Could have went either way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a fan of boxing, and I've been a fan of boxing since the freaking 80s. And you score body shots. You score people that make adjustments. And no, you're not going, on a close fight like that with two elite fighters, you're not going to just run through somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, what Loma did in the 10th and 11th round, those was decisive rounds right there. Those were decisive rounds. But my point is, you want him to win a fight, he needed 5 of them rounds to be, 6 of them rounds to be, 7 of them rounds to be like that. To be 7-5, to say it was a robbery, where you had 7 clear rounds where you were the winner. And I don't mean a round where he hit him and then you throw a quick little flurry at the end. Man, flurries and trying to win the last part of the round. There was a whole 3 minutes in there. We didn't see any of that. You know what I mean? 3 minutes. 3 minutes you was getting hit in the stomach. 3 minutes you was getting hit back in the face. Look at Loma's face. You think that got like that because of nothing? He got hit. Go back and watch the fight. Shakur Stevenson went and rewatched the fight. He still said Loma won, but he said, yeah, man, I was in the crowd, and it's a lot that you can't see. We all know that. If you at the fight, you can't see everything from out there. You got to see it on TV. So he went back and changed his tune, but he stuck to his guns that Loma won, right? He stuck to it. But okay, you can stick to it. He told me, well, it could have been a draw. He'd have been happy with a draw or Loma winning. Okay, it could have been that, but it could have been one of those swing rounds. Could have went to the champ. It has always been like that, and it always should be like that. If you are the champion, you should get the benefit of that. If me and you in the ring, I'm the champion. We hit each other with the same stuff. I knock you down, you knock me down. Even fight all the way to the end. And it looks like one or two of them rounds, you could have won a round, I could have won a round. It should come to me because I'm the champion. Any champion should get a little bit benefit of the doubt if it's a close round, because you got to clearly beat the champ. You should clearly go take his belts. You got to clearly do that. You got to clearly do it. And Loma didn't do it. It was tight. It was a tight. Now, the 10th and the 11th was dominant fashion. Loma beat Devin the 10th and 11th round, dominant fashion, no argument. The 12th round was another one of those rounds. Matter of fact, Devin did a little better than the 12th, so I gave Devin that round. But if you look at some of them other rounds, some of them rounds could have went either way, man. Could have went either way. Could have went either way. Could have. Now, a lot of people gonna pull for the fighter they like when it goes like that, but me, I pull for the champ. Now, don't get it twisted. I was hoping Devin would win. I will say that. I'll stand on that. But do I think it was close enough that if somebody said Loma won, okay, I ain't gonna argue with you. It was close. I don't think Devin showed no dominance where he was. Devin showed a lot of good stuff. Devin fought good on the back foot. Loma pushed him back. He pushed Loma back. They did it both ways. Devin didn't just do no excessive holding. Devin did some jabs, and then Devin went to the body. And when Devin went to the body, if you look at the 12th round, Loma didn't fight the 12th round like he fought the 10th and the 11th. Loma didn't try to fight no other round like that. So if he saved his energy was gone the 10th and 11th. Why? Because of them body shots. Body shots take it out of you. I don't want to hear that crying, man. Yeah. Spence Crawford fight might be the same way. It might be. I just hope, listen, I hope nobody starts that robbery stuff. Now, y'all hear me stand on it. I'm saying I think Spence gonna win it. I give the edge to Spence. I'm not gonna cry if Crawford win. Hey, Crawford win, they have a rematch. Well, they got a rematch clause either way. So if Crawford win, I'm not gonna cry. I like Spence. Spence is my favorite fighter out there. But if Crawford beats him, I'm okay with that. I ain't gonna cry. Spence, sorry about you. Hey, man, go do your rematch clause. Go in there and get him. I ain't gonna sit there and cry and put no petition out there. Yeah, I ain't gonna cry about that. Devin bodywork was tremendous through 1 and 6. Then he won the 12. Yeah, it was tremendous. You got to give him credit for that. I give Loma credit because he came out. But if you say that Loma won 7 rounds or 8, they said Loma won 8 rounds. Tell me 8 rounds that Loma clearly won. Now, I got 10 and 11. Those are out. You got 6 more rounds to say he won. Do you say he won the 12th? Nah. No, but let's say you say he do. That's the 12th. So you mean to tell me that's just 3 rounds right there? You got 5 more rounds that you got to say that Loma clearly won to make it 8-4. 7-5. Give me 4 more rounds outside of that. Give him the 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's 3 rounds, right? Now give me 4 more rounds where he clearly dominated. He clearly won. Yeah, but, Toon, listen, this is where you score a fight. You got to score the fight. Ring generalship. You gotta also score it that effective punching, meaning if you hit me one time or two, let's say you hit me twice with good hard shots that you know did some effect, and I hit you 5 times with 5 little pity pat punches, them little 5 pity pat punches didn't do nothing to you. It could be in your arm, it could have been in your head. It's just me, hurry up, just just throwing some quick punches and hitting you. That ain't effective. Listen, this is not amateur scoring boxing. In the amateurs, they teach, you in there scoring points. So you touching the body, you're getting points for that. This is professional. See, that's the problem. When you take a fighter that has a really good amateur career and they in there and they throwing a bunch of punches, y'all remember Shane Mosley used to do that at first. When Shane Mosley came up, Shane Mosley could fight. I ain't taking nothing away from him. Shane Mosley was actually fighting a little bit like the scoring that does like when you do an Olympics, and he kind of came in with that. And a lot of amateur fighters come in with that because they're trying to score. You know what I'm saying? And they only got so much time round. You know what I mean? It's a difference between amateur and professional. But when you got professional boxers in there, you got to show that you trying to, you know what I mean? It's so much stuff that goes on in there. It's so much stuff. So much stuff, man. Body shots count. They count. It takes the steam off your, you sticking to a game plan. Devin got pushed back. He didn't draw up. He didn't just get hit. Devin got hit a lot. Plus, Lomachenko missed a lot. If you look at some of those replays, Lomachenko missed a whole lot. Devin had a lot of head movement. Then they said, well, Devin wasn't really hitting Lomachenko. He was. Lomachenko hit Devin a few times, and Devin hit him right back. It was like a trade. It was a trade. Round 11 was pretty close now. You think the round 11 was close? I give the round to Loma. I give 11 to Loma. I believe it. One of them rounds between 10 and 11, Loma really showed out. One of the rounds was, I gave the round to Loma, but it was a little closer. But I gave 10 and 11 to Loma. I did. I gave that to Loma. Salute, Brian S. Salute. I think Laura won. So AA, or you got Loma winning 3, 6, 8, and 10, maybe 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got him running 5 rounds. Okay. I don't know about 9. I definitely gave him 10. I gave him 10 and 11. You know what I'm saying? So one more of those rounds, it would have been in your eye. I gave him, think about it, AR. If you did that, it could have been like I said, it could have been a draw. It could have went either way. Devin said, I might cry if Spence doesn't win, but I like Bud too. Yeah, Devin, listen, I love exactly what you said. I might be upset if you're a person you want to win, but at the end of the day, I like Crawford and I like Spence too. Just what you said, Devin. I agree with you. I like both of them, dude. People think this is, if you like one fighter, you just don't like the other fighter. I like good fighters. I like Tank. I like Ryan. I like Devin. I like Shakur Stevenson. Now it's debatable who wins and who beats who, you know? You said same scenario, but Canelo won off of body work. If you think Devin won, you should have thought Canelo won. I think I like Laura stuff. No, I'm not saying that the body work is the only thing. Each fight is individually done. Like Errol Spence goes to your body and he breaks you down and stops you. So it's different than Devin going to the body. Devin slowed you down a little bit because he knew it was going to pay dividends later, right? I'm not saying that if you go to the body, that's what win it. It's all kind of stuff that goes on in the fight. I just say in that particular fight with Loma versus Devin, I think some of the rounds were so close, it could have went either way. But people look at the licks that Loma landed on Devin's face was the only thing they saw. They might have saw one hit to the stomach. Like, okay, that's one hit, but Loma hit him 50 times in the face. It didn't happen like that. Loma hit him in the face. He hit Loma in the face. He answered back. Sometimes he was the aggressor and started it. Sometimes Loma was the aggressor and started it. And then Devin answered back. It went both ways. Devin kept putting in work. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the fight, certain aspects of the fight was certain rounds. Devin landed more punches in a few more rounds in the individual rounds than Loma. Now, at the end of the fight, you see Loma at the CompuBox numbers. It says Loma landed more punches. Well, you could land 100 punches in one round and don't land nothing else in 4 more rounds. It's a 12-round fight. You know what I'm saying? So just because you landed more punches, how many rounds did you land more punches? Did most of your cumulative punches come out of one round? That's what you got to take in consideration. Now, that scorecard that was 116, 112, that was too wide. It wasn't nowhere like that. Now, 15-13, that's what I had it. I had it 15-13. You know what I'm saying? I had it that way, 15-13. That's what I had. And but I'm upset. Everybody talking about it's a robbery. What are we gonna do if Spence and Crawford fight? We're gonna say that's a robbery? Ain't no damn robbery. We're not making no more excuses unless it is a robbery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like the Rolly fight. Rolly fight was stopped too early. We can all agree on that. It was stopped too early. Even though dude looked like he's running out of steam, looked like he was hurting for certain, 9th round, looked like he wasn't gonna make it. You know what I mean? Rolly won. It was stopped too early. I'll say it. You know what I mean? It was stopped too early. But the Devin versus Loma was not a robbery. It was not a robbery. Real people, salute. Yeah, robbery is crazy, man. You gonna say it's robbery on such a close fight that was a good fight? That's arguably the most competitive fight that we've seen this year. It went from the beginning round all the way to the end. Oh, Devin is a boring fighter. Wasn't nothing boring about that fight. How is that a boy? I told y'all heard me say this. Y'all heard me say, anytime you take 2 fighters, and y'all know this, I ain't telling y'all nothing y'all don't know. Anytime you take 2 fighters on the same level, you're going to see more come out of them. Devin only had to throw a jab at Kambosos because that's all it called for, was a jab. Devin went in there with the game plan. I'm going to slow Loma down because what Loma's going to do is start slow, and at the very end, he's going to try to kick in. So I'm going to break his body down. I ain't worried about the jabs and stuff. I'm going to slow him down to the end. And he put them dividends in. And it paid off the last round. Loma, you didn't see out of Loma like you saw out of Loma the 10th and 11th round. Why did he do that the whole fight? Why didn't Loma do that the whole fight? That's what he should have done. Said Devin knows he lost. Look at his face. Whenever he is being excited for a decision, look at the ref's face. Who gets booed out of their own hometown? Man, they gonna listen. You can't count that or who boos who. You can't. Floyd got booed. Floyd got booed. There's more of a, you know what I'm saying? Loma fans not acknowledging. Hold on, let me see. Not acknowledging Loma slowing down from being countered by the body. Nah, they ain't gonna acknowledge that. It wasn't a robbery. It could have gone either way. What's up? Go ahead, Dion. Tell it to us. I still gave it to Loma. Watched it again. I saw more than I did initially. Yeah. You can, when you look at it and you see that, and you see shots that they both missed. It looked like they landed. Them body shots was devastating. It was devastating enough he took steam out of Loma to pay off at the end of the fight. That was a smart game plan. Listen, if Devin had headhunted and did jabs, he would have had a problem at the very end of the fight because Loma saves his energy for the end of the fight. And what it also does is too, you know what they do? Think about this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gonna agree with this. Most fighters, a lot of fighters, when they get into a ring, at the end of the round, they always do something to steal the round. Y'all have heard that all the time. Loma does that for the whole fight. He does good to keep it competitive. At the very end, he steals the fight by going hard the last 3 rounds because those are rounds that you remember. You forget first, second, third, fourth rounds. Everybody does. Just like in a round, at the end of the round is 3 minutes long. You remember how the round ended. unless somebody gets knocked down or hurt real bad. But other than that, the way the round ends at the last 30 seconds is what you remember. And that's why some fighters do okay at the beginning of the round. At the last 30 seconds, they try to win the last 30 seconds to impress the judges and impress the crowd. And Loma does that. He does that. He does it. And y'all know he does it. And Devin just had a game plan to go against that. He said, Loma tripped when he stopped pressing the grass in round 12. I enjoyed the fight. I've never seen Devin attack the body like that. Great game plan. It took Loma 7-8 rounds to figure out how to attack. Yeah. But Devin was letting him do what he got to do. Devin was just like, let me get your body. Let me slow you down. And he couldn't go at that last because the body shots paid the dividends. Anytime you go to the body, it pays off. Look at Canelo. Canelo loses every fight all the way to the end till he knocks you out. If he don't knock you out, he's behind on the scorecards. Earl Spence did it to Kell Brook. He got punched in the face, punched in the face, punched in the face. Well, Earl was doing good. He wasn't losing. I had Earl up, but it was a tight fight. But Earl was like, okay, I'm going to let you do what you do, but I'm going to keep working your body, And what happened? He finally took it from a real competitive fight that looked like he could be winning or losing real tight to shutting him down. Devin did the same thing. But Devin ain't the best body puncher. He's not the best at it. He actually did better than what I thought, you know? But like I said, if y'all got Loma, it doesn't matter. But we got to look at it like that because you can't go in this fight saying the same thing. If Terrence Crawford is throwing a bunch of headshots, Earl Spence throwing body shots, and they both make it to the end of the fight, you can't say the person that threw the jab and the upper beat the lower. If the lower is effective, you know what I mean? So we got to make sure that when this fight here, we already know. Let's just put this out there. When the Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight ends, if it does not end in a knockout, it's going to be controversial. Look at the Sean Porter fight. Because Earl Spence didn't stop Sean Porter, they said, well, Sean Porter kind of won the fight. Sean Porter got knocked down. You heard that? As soon as the fight was over, man, Sean Porter won the fight. Oh, Earl, it should have went to Sean Porter. Then when it all got over with, they went back and looked at the fight. Sean Porter lost that even without the knockdown. It was close, but Earl still was edging it out. And I'm not saying it because I like Earl. Y'all know what it was. You know what I'm saying? Now, keep in mind, you just said that the fight was close, but Bill seems to think it won't. It wasn't. Yeah. Okay, Toon, listen. I say it was close. Of course, Bill's going to say it wasn't. Loma say he got robbed. Both. Listen, you're saying that about Bill Haney. What do you want him to do about his camp? Of course, he's going to say it was dominant fashion. The same way Lomachenko's father is saying they got robbed. Dion said, I don't agree with your statement about body work negates head work. No, this is what I'm saying. It's got to be effective. It's got to be effective body shots. Like, this is what I'm saying, Dion. If a person is jabbing somebody to the face, right? There's a stiff jab and there's just a regular jab. Right? There's pity pat punches, and then there's punches that have something on them. Correct? If the person that's working the body, like Devin, is standing in on those punches and they're effective body shots, you got to give them credit. Especially if they're going with jab. If they jabs, them body shots are better than a jab. In my book, that's my opinion. I'd rather have a good tight body shot than just a regular jab. Now, if it's a good stiff jab or a straight right hand or a straight left hand, now you're talking about something different. You know what I'm saying? Like if I hit you with a hook and the hook is a good strong hook or just a throw, you know between a hard punch and a regular punch. So my point is this. If you're up there doing Olympic scoring boxing, and I'm digging at the body, I'm a favorite. I should be favored if I'm digging at the body and you do an Olympic style punching. Because we know amateur and Olympic style fighting is just about scoring. That's all it's about. It's not the same. When you're in the pros, look at the game plan. If you got Loma winning, I got no problem with that, Dion. I got no problem with that. But you can't say that the body work that Devin put in, it's a robbery. Because that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that the punches that Devin put into that body was nothing because it was a robbery. All the stuff that Loma was doing, they saying that was enough to show dominance throughout the whole fight. But they're not saying nothing about the body shots. Oh, yeah, the fight was close. Yeah, Toon, listen. Everybody know the fight was close. Listen, everybody know the fight is close, was close, just like Loma and them knows that wasn't a robbery. Now, those are facts. They both going to the extreme. So you're right. Bill Haney is wrong by saying, oh, it was a clear victory. We showed dominance. I agree with you on that, Toon. But when you say that about Bill, you got to follow that up by saying Loma's dad is saying it's a robbery, and that's a lie. So both of them are being extreme. It was in the middle. It was not a robbery. It was a good competitive fight. Good competitive fight. Great competitive fight. From the opening round to the end of the round. No matter who you like, how you scored, or whatever you think, however you look at it, it was a good competitive round. If you got Loma winning, hey, I'm not going to cry about that. It was close. Devin should have showed more dominance. That's Devin's fault. He should have fought a little, he should have switched up in there and been a little more dominant. I agree with that. If you say Devin won, then the way Loma won the 10th and the 11th round, that was more dominant, Loma should have did 5 more rounds like that. You know what I mean? Why didn't Loma do any of that in the beginning of the fight? Why wait to the end, 10th and 11th round, to really turn it on? That's you trying to steal the fight. Like when you steal rounds fighting the last 30 seconds. You took off the first of the round to save your energy at the end. So don't be mad that the beginning of the fight, they beat you because you take off the beginning of the fight. You do that every fight. Devin knew you was going to do it. That's why he invested in the body. So that way he could try to slow you down. It didn't work too well because guess what? The 10th and 11th, he fought like he was energized. 12th round, it was over. Loma didn't have hardly nothing left in the 12th round. Devin didn't either, but Devin had enough to pull it off. Bill, Joe, Jackson, Haney, yeah. If everybody had it 7-5 to which side, then a robbery is more considerable than a wash. Like he trying to make it. Yeah, it wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a robbery. And it wasn't a wash on either side. It wasn't a wash. But yeah, hey. Salute, El Chingon. Hey, listen. I agree. But you got to think, Loma, there was a few rounds, Loma didn't throw any punches hardly with Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez didn't put it, that wasn't the best Teofimo Lopez. And Loma, the last part of the fight, Loma was winning that part of the fight. Loma came on strong. And Teofimo didn't have no answers. And Loma finished the fight good, you know? Coach Joe, salute. But if you got a person that's just jabbing to the face, just you got to be, the fight go, I want to see it again. Yeah, just watch it again. Watch it again and really look at it. You know what I'm saying? Both of them was throwing shots that they both missed. Both of them, Devin went to the body. His game plan was let me try to slow Loma down a little bit because I know Loma going to try to win in the end. We know he's going to try to come on strong in the end. So Devin just went to the body. And Loma, like I said, 10th and 11th round, Loma did what Loma always does. Came on really strong, showed a lot of dominance. And through the fight, Loma just didn't sit back and eat popcorn. Loma fought. Loma actually started faster this fight than he start most fights. So Loma came with it, you know? Listen, it was a good competitive fight. So whoever you got, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I just tend to, if it's a close round, a real close round, I always say the champ gets it if it's that close, if they both put in enough work. But if you guys look at it, and hold on, I'll put the picture up. I'm gonna show you guys something. Hold on, let me find it. What it is Devin, if you look at it on some of those rounds, a few rounds, it's like 5 rounds that Devin landed way more shots. Not way, but a few more shots in those swing rounds. Those swing rounds that were so close, you know what I mean? Oh, you want them to do it again? Hey, I'd love to see them do it again too. I would too. I would love to see that fight again. I think it was a really good competitive fight, you know? Well, the way I look at it is, hey, Toon, hey, I can't argue with you on that. You say you think they should yell robbery and saying the fight wasn't close. That's both of them saying, okay, Devin Haney's team can't say it was a robbery. They got to say it wasn't close. A robbery means it wasn't close for Loma. Both of them are saying that their fighter blew the other one out. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, Toon. If it was a robbery, that means Loma blew Devin Haney out the water. If Devin Haney won, like Bill Haney is saying, oh, it wasn't even close, then he's saying it's extreme. They both saying it's extreme in their fighter's favor. One is saying they got robbed because Loma clearly blew out Devin Haney, but Devin Haney's dad saying, nah, we blew out Loma. They both lying. They both lying. They both lying. It was a good, close fight. He said T.O. in the 12th round versus Loma had the highest output of the fight, throwing 98 punches, landing 50 punches, but he's slowing down. I got to go watch it again. It's been so long since I watched it, but I had T.O. winning the fight. I had T.O. winning that fight, but I also said at the beginning of the fight, Loma didn't do anything. Go back and look at the fight. There was rounds that neither one of them done nothing in. There was rounds that neither one of them done nothing in. And you know I'm right. If you remember it that clear, then you're going to remember the main thing. The main thing was T.O. didn't do a whole lot. He didn't have to do a whole lot. Loma stayed out. There was a round that Loma only threw 7 punches. And I don't mean landed 7 punches. He only threw 7. What kind of round is that? He only threw, there was a few rounds Loma didn't throw nothing. So how is that T.O. showing dominance? It's not. So, yeah, of course, the 12th round, they're going to have a lot left over. Matter of fact, I'll go relook at the fight. But I know for a fact, because I remember that. Now, I don't remember how many exact punches was there, but I'll go rewatch that fight. It's going to be still the same outcome. T.O. won. I agree to that. Loma wasn't hardly doing nothing in the beginning of the fight. I agree with that. Loma at the end tried to step his game up, did pretty good the last few rounds, and it wasn't enough to cover the stretch. And T.O. didn't look great towards the end of the fight. The same way T.O. didn't look good in the Kambosos fight. But when Kambosos knocked him down, he came out swinging. He came out really fighting towards the end of the fight. But he still lost. So all I'm saying is, what you saying, I agree with. I can't deny it. I'm not trying to change it. T.O. won. I bet Devin wouldn't want that work again. Devin probably don't want that work again. I think he should fight him again. I think the fight was so close, they should have to fight again, Dion. That's how I look at it. And if I am Devin, I'd want to go out there and fight him again and make it wider. Yeah, I got Haney winning 115-1. I got him winning by 1 round, the 12th round. That's what I got him. But if y'all say Loma won, I'm cool with that too. But I got Devin Haney winning that 12th round, which gave him the fight. I got him winning some of the early rounds that were swing rounds that Devin did a little bit more work in. What makes more sense to me? Loma being robbed or Devin being washed? Neither one of them makes sense to me. Because both of them is saying it's extreme, too. Neither one of that. If I say Loma got robbed, that means he totally dominated Devin. It means he washed Devin. But if Bill says Devin washed Loma, that is a lie. Devin did not wash Loma. It wasn't so wide a margin either way. Listen, Toon, either way you say it, it's a wide margin. And it wasn't a wide margin. So I can't agree to either one of them. And I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I can't. Either one of them is ludicrous to me. If you say Loma got robbed, that's ludicrous. He didn't get robbed. Robbery is he won 10 rounds. That's a robbery. That's a robbery. 10 rounds, clear 8 rounds. That's a robbery. 7-5 is not a robbery. 8-4 ain't really a robbery. You know what I mean? But if you dominant, unless you just totally dominant, you know what I mean? How is it a robbery? Means if Loma fought every round like he did the 10th and the 11th round, all his rounds was like that, and they gave it to Devin, that's a robbery. A robbery is saying that Canelo beat Mayweather. One of the score judges said that Canelo beat Mayweather when it was a wash. That's a robbery. Spiritually biased, salute. People got to accept that Loma lost. Loma also lost the first 6 in the T.O. fight and lost the 12th, to say the least. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not making a case for everybody to jump on Devin. I'm not at all. Let me just tell you, I'm just calling it down the middle how I see it. It was a good, tight, close fight, period. Loma's also 12th versus Haney, also threw the highest output of the fight at 55 punches, landing 13, 2 more than Haney, but he had nothing left. Well, I'm saying he did. Listen, when I say he don't have nothing left, some of those punches, listen, some of the punches that Loma throws don't have the worst intent on it. They more touching punches. Go back and look at the fight and look, some of the punches that in the 11th, 10th, and 11th round, when Loma hit Devin, you saw his head snap back. You saw Devin look like he was in trouble. It looked like it. Devin got off the ropes and did what he had to do. He never took a step stun. Loma threw some really good shots. I give you that. Some of them punches that Loma threw was just tapping punches. I'm not going to give him that. If I throw a straight right hand and hit you and make you step back and sling your head back and you throw 2 light jabs, I should get credit for my straight right that threw your head back and them 2 light jabs that you did. Not strong jabs, just regular jabs or just regular, you hit me in the shoulder, you hit me in that. I'm not going to give you that. Loma was just pushing some punches in there and Devin was moving his head around. So you going to give him that because he touched him more? This is not a point system. This is not, I touch you so I win. And matter of fact, if you really look at CompuBox ain't 100% accurate. It misses some punches. And that's a known fact. CompuBox don't see every single punch and catches every single punch. But it was a great fight. And I'm not taking nothing away from it. So listen to this. If you're saying that Loma put out more punches and you giving Loma the fight, I agree with you. If that's what you do, I agree that we can agree to disagree. I don't know why Loma wasn't throwing. I don't know. I don't think them body shots from T.O. was just so heavy on Loma. I don't know. Loma says he had a messed up shoulder. You know what I mean? That's what Loma says. Loma had surgery on his shoulder. I don't know what it was. All I know is T.O. didn't look great in that fight, period. T.O. has not looked great in a whole lot of fights. You know what I mean? T-word, salute. Rolly's fight was a robbery. Rolly deserves to get his... Dion said Rolly deserves to get his butt beat for stealing. Hey, I can't cry about that. Yeah. T-word, salute. He said, that's exactly what Haney always throws. They are never damaging. Who got hurt in this fight? I think, listen, Loma said he hurt Devin. Devin said he hurt Loma. I don't know who really got hurt because I call getting hurt when you I gotta hold on, like when Shane Mosley hit Floyd Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather almost went down and had to hold on for dear life, that's getting hurt in the fight. But you getting hurt in the fight where it looked like you took some strange shots and you didn't walk funny, you didn't have to grab and hold on and almost fall down, then hey, that ain't rock to me. You know what I mean? Did Loma throw some good devastating shots? He did. Did Devin throw some good devastating shots to the body? He did. Loma got hit to the body really good. Few times Loma came in, got hit to the body, and backed off. So you gonna tell me that didn't hurt? Those hurt. Those body shots hurt that Devin threw in there. Dion said, CompuBox said Loma didn't throw a punch in round 2, but round 2, 2 punches, round 2 of the judges gave that second round to Loma. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it happened. Listen, I say some of those punches might have. Listen, they both felt those punches, this boxing. They both felt it. But let's say hypothetically, Devin, we know Devin got hurt. Are you saying that Loma didn't get hurt by none of those punches? Because Loma wasn't running his ass in there every chance he got. He stayed back. Now, can Loma take a punch? He can take a punch. But neither one of them got hurt to the fact where it was a standing count. So what is the point? You know what I mean? If you're saying that Devin got hurt and you giving the fight to Loma, I ain't gonna cry about that. I'll let you have that. It's just with me, anytime a champion is fighting, you got to show dominance over the champion. And you can't just touch the champion. You can't go in there and just throwing shots like you scoring in an amateur. You got to have intended punches. They got to do some damage. And I'm not saying every punch you throw got to be a power shot. That ain't what I'm telling y'all. I'm not saying every punch is a power shot. But I'm saying some of them punches that when you just tapping, some of them tapping punches, what are they doing? They just tapping. Now, did he throw something in there and hit Devin real good? He did. He hit Devin a whole lot of good. But look at Loma's face. You don't think them punches that Devin hit him in the eyes and in the face and in the body didn't hurt? They hurt. Them punches that Devin landed to his body, he didn't just keep running in there. It took him all the way to the 10th round for Loma to really turn it up. Now, was it because he figured something out or because Devin got a little tired from getting hit by throwing so much power to Loma's body? Now, is Devin a hard hitter? No. But there was Devin throwing a whole lot that he got trying to stop him to the body. So it took energy out of him. So you telling me that now Loma turned it up those 2 rounds, 10th and 11th. So you telling me that Loma had Devin Haney hurt both rounds by little old Loma? Man, Loma can fight, bro. I don't know what you talking about. It ain't no little old Loma. And I kept telling people Loma had some ring rust from being off a whole year and something. That was my point. Loma was a really good fighter. And Devin wasn't going to go out there with no easy victory. Nobody is. Listen, you're not going to walk over a Loma. Loma has too many skills for you just to walk over him. Now, can you get a punch in and knock Loma out? Yeah. But just to go in there and outbox Loma, it's not. Nobody's going to just go in there and just do that. Nobody's going to go in there and do that to Shakur Stevenson. Nobody's going to do that to Andre Ward. You're not going to go in there. Them dudes can box. Loma can box. You know what I'm saying? Said them elbows hurt Loma more. The elbows from who? The elbows from who? From Devin? I didn't see Devin throw no elbows. Maybe I'm wrong, man. I gotta go see the fight. Maybe if that's who you talking about. Said Haney is A side to Tank. Nobody is A side to Tank. Nobody is A side to Tank. Tank is above. Listen, Tank. Nobody's A side to Tank. Not Loma, not Shakur Stevenson, not Devin. And Devin is undisputed champion, but he is not A side. He's not A side. Look at Loma's face after the Pedraza fight, who he washed. Looks worse than last Saturday. But he washed him. Okay, he washed him. Okay. But I'm just saying, the reason why I brought that up is because y'all made it seem like Devin didn't do some of the same exact things that Loma did. Devin didn't just hit body. You go back and rewatch the fight. Y'all go back and rewatch that fight. Don't take my word on it. There's a whole lot of times Loma threw some punches, landed some good combinations, and Devin took it and gave it right back. So that's why I say it was a good competitive fight. I'm not saying Devin outdid Loma or Loma outdid Devin. I'm telling you it was a close fight. It was a real close fight. Said Tank will KO Devin. Tank might KO Devin. I'm not saying he won't. I like to see the fight. Someone posted pics of Devin's shots. He's like money, all right. After the punch, the elbows follow. I have to go look at it. I'm not saying it ain't. I have to go look at that and see. I have to go look closely and look for those elbows. I'm not saying that you're wrong about that. You know? Listen, I am not a Devin Haney fanboy by no means. I'm just a boxing. I'm all about the boxing in the way I see it. You know? If Loma had won that 10th round, I'd be like, I think Loma might have pulled that one off. Not the 10th, the 12th. If Loma had run the 12th round, I gave it because I really had it about even all the way to that 11th round, evened it for me. And I gave Devin the 12th round. That's just my own scoring. You know what I mean? But if you scored it Loma 7-5, I ain't got nothing to say about that. Yeah. And I'm mad at Loma for going to go petition it because you think about it. There's fights in there. Everybody has had a fight that was controversial that you thought they look at Triple G versus Canelo. I think Triple G won the first fight. That's what I think. You know? Tank is the cash cow in the division. Everyone else is B or C side. It's the business of boxing. Yeah, I agree with that. Tank is listen, right now, Tank is the official cash cow of boxing. No matter who Tank fights, it's going to make big numbers. What's Tank now? 93 or 95 knockout ratio? Tank is the business. Now, Tank needs to fight Shakur Stevenson? And hey, they said Tank said he wanted Loma. That'd be a good fight. Tank fighting Loma will be a good fight. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail. Hey, hold 1 second, Gerald. Hold 1 quick second. Hold on. Showboating Sports. Just hold 1 quick second, man. See, that's why I always do this at the beginning because I'll be messing up doing that. And we're going to have you right in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all right, Gerald, you on. Gerald. Hold on. Hey, Gerald, can you hear me? Hello? Gerald. Oh, man. Hey, Gerald. Hey, do me a favor. Hang up, call me right back. For some reason, my phone ain't connecting to my machine. Hey, it's connected, but it's not putting you on there. So just hang up, come right back. Yeah, let him come right back. It doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. Hold on. What am I missing on here? So who's better? Win Tank stopping a undefeated Ryan Garcia with every physical disadvantage, or Devin 160 barely beating a natural 130 pounder? I can't say who's better. I didn't ever thought that hold on. Showboating Sports. Hello? Gerald. Hey, Gerald, can you hear me? Gerald. Hello? Call from Gerald. Oh man, what is going on? Gerald, I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, hold on. We fixed it. Give us a half second. Rehydrated Tank. Hey, listen. Hey, Tank is gonna be A side no matter who he fights. But I'd like to see Loma and Devin fight one more time. Me personally. I'm like Dion. I'm like the rest of y'all. I think that since it's a close fight, I think it should be mandatory to make them two fight again. Said Tank don't want the belts. Now Tank don't want to bow down to them belts. Cause that's how Floyd did. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is right there. Hold on. Hey, Gerald, go ahead and try. Go ahead, Gerald. Try to swing on back on through. Let's see. Let's see what goes down with that. Let me see. We'll try to bring it back to you, Gerald. Hello, Gerald.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
No much, man. So yeah, I think Haney and Lomo could have went in either way.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Haney got the goods. I like this. I rank them like this: Tank, Shakur, which is to be decided. But I think Tank got the advantage. I think Tank over everybody in the division. I think Ryan and Haney will be a super good fight, especially if Ryan take on Derrick James's whatever he do in the lab, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, if you do take well to it, I say Ryan would stop Haney. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the porch like that.
What? You think Ryan will stop Devin Haney?
Yes, because they stay the same height, got their reach. Now Ryan is fast, but if he learn how to sit down and turn his punches over, or whatever Derrick James do with them guys, then I think he'll definitely knock Haney down, but he might be able to stop him. Haney is I think he's a good fighter, but he's weird though. He's kind of awkward to me when he fights. It's almost like in his mind he can picture himself doing something else, but it don't translate. And he's a very, very awkward fighter to me. I don't know what it is, but yeah. But I think Tank knock everybody out. I think Tank and Shakur would be a super, super dope fight though, because Tank is like the ultimate offense and Shakur is like the ultimate defense. And Shakur uses defense for you know what I mean, as his offense as well. I know it's probably gonna sound crazy, but Tank uses his offense as defense, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when Tank go, shield up, he really ain't really doing much. He recovering a little bit, but yeah, but that'd be a really high IQ fight. But man, Haney just ain't got the goods if he fight. But I think Haney should go ahead and hop on the Tank fight by like the top of next year, because and Crawford, probably eat up the year with a rematch and everything. But if Haney did the numbers that that they said he did and stuff like that, it's the perfect time for him and Tank to do it. It'll be a huge fight. They both get paid. No point in wasting that with Shakur. Don't get me. I mean, I'm saying strictly business. As a fight, if I was a fight fan, I want to see them all fight each other. But I'm trying to prepare myself not to be upset.
Right.
But yeah, ain't no telling. Haney may go ahead and fight Shakur. But I think Spence and Bug gonna lock up the year as far as so. I think Tank, Haney, Shakur, all of them can kind of chill. I think Shakur can get another one in, I think he can get another one in this year.
Yeah, but, I think Tank could, because you got to think it's still just May, so you still got November and December. So Tank can take some time off, Devin can take some time off, and then hell, they could possibly be ready for October or November, because you don't want Haney to wait around too long. He having a hard time making that weight. So they got to get it in this year. And why not? Why not go ahead and make it for the rest of the year? They both done came out of training camps, and Tank didn't get hardly no abuse in that Ryan Garcia fight. You know what I mean? So
not at all. Yeah.
So he's good. You know what I mean? He's fresh.
Yeah.
So you just need Devin to rest up 3-4 months and let them go and knock this out in October, November,
True. So you think so we got Spence and Bud July, right? Let's say July, August. And then Haney, Tank, we say you say October, November, and then Bud and Spence, Spence and Bud in December.
That would be nice if they did it 6 months later. But the thing is, we don't know what kind of war that's gonna be, what it's gonna take out of them. If one of them get knocked out right off the bat, which I hope it don't happen like that, first, second round knockout, something crazy. You know what I mean? We don't know how that fight gonna go, man. I can't call that.
That's true. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm gonna say Spence by destruction. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. But yeah. Spence gonna watch him. Now it's gonna be competitive, but I think the work rate of Spence is that, and then it's gonna overtake. But then shit. The level of competition, you fight A level competition, you're gonna be ready for it. You fight C level competition, that's what you're gonna be prepared for. And at best, and now if Bud, like I said, Bud hop up and he fighting A+ that night, hey, goddamn Sam, you're the man. But is it I don't expect him to do that. I expect him to give like I can't say B because he's gonna be supposed to quote unquote giving it all that night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't think he's battle tested nor it's hard to pull shit out out the hat when you're not used to doing it at a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, man. I got Tank over everybody. I think the closest person is Core, and I got Spence beating Bud. I say early. I say stoppage. Now I don't think neither one of them will necessarily get knocked out like KO'd, but I can see like a TKO, like what I mean, like by Bud having to submit and
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's it. That's it. I think Haney should go ahead and fight Tank, get that money. It's gonna be a huge fight. Cool.
Right.
Tank gonna watch him, especially with the left hand. Lomo's landing and shit like that, and Haney ain't durable. I mean, it's cool, but he's durable. And I don't mean no disrespect as a fighter, but he's durable. But I don't think he can stand the Tank punch. That's just ridiculous. So I think he would do better with Shakur. Definitely do better with Shakur. So I don't know. He may take that because I think Tank demolish him. Yeah. So yeah, man. That's my 3, 4, 5 cents.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Catch you back in the chat, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Yeah, that's a good assessment. It's a good assessment. Hey, he gave his thoughts on that. Yeah, he gave his thoughts on that. Tune in the super chat. He said, word is Haney missed the weight 3 times before making the weight. Yep. Loma, according to Loma, said this fight, said the excuse is already set, so Devin Haney should just move up. Yep. And Tank can fight Kambosos, and Shakur can fight Ortiz. But what about Loma? Loma can fight Shakur Stevenson or Tank, because Loma is trying to become mandatory for Tank. He's petitioning for the WBA. Adrian said, I've been in the cut listening. Haney got the nod, but didn't win convincingly. So raise the ticket prices and run that back. Shut the people up. That's what great fighters do. Just my opinion. I agree. Listen, run that back. Run that back. Win or lose, you got to run it back, man. It's too close. It's too close. You got to show that some support. Appreciate you. John in the super chat. He says some support. Can't wait to go to this fight. If I can find cheap tickets, shout out to everyone. Good night. God bless. Thank you, John boy. Salute. Appreciate you coming here showing love, man. Appreciate it. Hey, listen, we're going to say it like everybody else says it. Make sure you get in there as soon as them tickets go on sale. Hey, listen, I was going, while we was on air just now, I was going to go in there and put a bet on Spence, because Spence was plus 120 at first. Then it was 112. Now Spence is minus 120 and Bud is minus 120. So guess what? Hey, they both the favorites. They got them both being the favorites. Man, hey, whatever y'all gonna do, y'all better be getting plane tickets and all of that. And that fight gonna sell out in less than 5 minutes. Them tickets gonna be 20, 30,000 real quick. John Boy back again. He said Tank be charged with murder if he fought Haney. Hey, well, it's time to catch that charge, bro. It's definitely time to catch that charge. Loma said he wants Inoue. Yeah, but Inoue got to get. Oh, but Inoue, was he 122? How's that gonna work? That ain't gonna work. That won't work. Yeah. Hey, Loma's trying to push to go fight Tank. That's what Loma's trying to do. He wrote a letter trying to do that. Dion. Salute, Queen. Salute. Appreciate you in the super chat. Appreciate it. Man, all I know right now we can talk all the trash we want and we can bring it all the way to fight night. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want Crawford and Spence to go at it, and they already started off right. Crawford already put up his with Spence on a trident on his little pitchfork at the top. I love it. And Spence came out with his shirt saying that they shook hands. So hopefully them dudes will go at it at Twitter. John Boy again in the super chat. Salute. He said Team Tank already said get Bob to send a contract to both Haney and Shakur. Woo. Well, he gotta get Haney is no longer with top rank. Haney didn't sign that. They put it out there that Haney signed a 2-year deal. He didn't. He didn't sign that. So Haney is a free agent. But let Loma. Listen, let Tank fight Loma. Listen, it don't matter. I don't care who they fight. Tank can fight Loma. Shakur can fight Haney. Shakur can fight Loma. Tank can fight Haney. Or Haney and Loma can do it again. And Shakur and Tank. I don't care. Just them four need to be fighting each other. Let's go and finish this one up. You know, we get everything else we want. Said Haney gonna run to the zone. Hey, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? He said he knows the zone won't make that fight. Yeah, that would be crazy. Well, we'll see where Devin go from here. Because Devin got to do something. Who else is Devin gonna fight? T Hunt, salute. Who else is Devin gonna fight? Who the hell else is Tank gonna fight? He can fight Pitbull Cruz, but Pitbull Cruz got to make it past Gio. You know? Gio Cabrera, you know what I mean? Got to make it past that one. That's not going to be just a walk in the park. Tank and Haney, Pitbull, and Shakur. Hey, listen, any of that be good, but Pitbull got to get past Gio. So I don't think Tank fighting Loma. That fight 5 years too late, no credit. They'll say he aged him out. Hey, listen, if they fight this year, you can't say that because some people think Loma beat Haney. Some people, people said Loma got robbed. So they trying to say that Loma blew out Haney. So if that's the case, Loma can't age in 3 months. Let him fight in 3 months. Yeah. Eddie Hearn said they're not going to pay Devin. Yeah, because they don't have nothing. Nobody else going to make the fight. Tank can fight. Yeah, that's why Tank is A side. Tank is A side. Period. Point blank. Tank A side. Pitbull Cruz is ranked high in the IBF, WBA, WC, WBO, real high. Yeah. Well, he's got a good fighter on his hands now. You know, it's gonna be a good fight between him and Gio. Can't wait to see that one. You think T.O. done? Well, we have to see what T.O. and Josh Taylor does. That's what we got to see. We got to see what T.O. and Josh Taylor do. I don't think T.O. makes it past Josh Taylor, but I could be surprised. Now, is T.O. capable of doing it? Yeah, I think T.O.'s mental is a little gone. Whatever's going on outside the ring is fixing him mentally, and it's all mental. Boxing at that level is all mental. This Tank we talking about, they'll always discredit him. Showboat. Yeah, well, they will. But listen, some people that don't know nothing about boxing gonna call the Loma fight a robbery. Some people gonna say whatever they got to say all the way to the end. So we can't worry about that. Tank and Loma should fight. Because guess what? Loma could win. What if Loma wins? It could happen. You know? Loma can't say, they can't say this guy is taller and all this other stuff. Yeah. He said, man, John Boy back in the building. He said, thanks again in the super chat. He said, man, Haney only used Tank's name to promote his fights. After the fight, he I can't make weight. He said, right after the Tank. Yeah. But okay. He said, right after the fight, Tank's team said, let's go. Listen. Devin Haney at that point, if Tank's team that says, okay, we'll fight you. Devin got two choices. Either fight, three. Fight Tank, fight Loma, or move up. Or Shakur. Can't go fight nobody else. He can't fight nobody else. Said Loma can't beat Tank. Hey, Dion, I'm not, listen. My money on Tank. Don't get it twisted. My money on Tank with Loma. But my point is, you can't say Loma is a wash with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Loma has skills. Just like I can't say, like with Tank and Shakur. That's going to be a really good fight. You know? I don't think it's a wash on either side. Said Devin can't best Tank. Hey, he might not. He might not. Listen, all that stuff that Loma did, but I don't think I don't listen. Listen, one thing's for sure. Devin can't be sitting there trying to go to Tank's body and get hit in the face. Can't do that with Tank. So Devin got to come with a whole different game plan. You know what I mean? I like to see what the game plan is. I don't know what the game plan gonna be. I like to see it. To me, I'm like, I just want to see the fights. Whatever it takes, push them two in there and let's start a fight. Hey, y'all remember when y'all was little kids? I don't know if I'm outdated or whatever, but y'all remember when y'all was kids and they try to get people to fight and put the little stick on the shoulder and say, knock the stick off the shoulder. Or they talking about your mama try to make them fight. I don't care if they got to put a stick on each other's shoulder and knock it off to start the fight. Don't matter. Make them fight. She said, Nor Shakur said, Loma can beat Tank, but I wouldn't bet on it. Loma ain't an easy fight. Yeah. I mean, Loma's got more than a puncher's chance, is all I'm saying. Loma's not an easy out for anybody. Nah, he ain't. But Tank, listen, Tank is arguably the best at 135, period. Said the only person who can beat Tank is Shakur. Yeah, could be. Haney gonna put the stick on Tank and run. Hey, DR, he better. Listen, he better have an even longer. Listen, he better get some. You know how women wear them extensions, them shoes to make them look a little taller? Devin better get some extensions in his gloves to make his gloves a little bit longer to give him 2 more inches to keep Tank back. Devin better do that. Only person I see going at 45% versus Tank is Shakur. Shakur a bad. Yeah, Shakur bad. Yeah, I agree with you. But Tank got to go. Oh, Tank got that go to sleep button. Yeah, my bad. It was scrolling when I was reading that. Yeah. So the only person you give a 45% chance at winning is Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, because Tank does have that go to sleep button. He does. Tank can put anybody to sleep at any time. So guess what? And then Tank sets you up for that. Oh, Frank Martin. Oh, yeah. But I don't want to see Devin fight Frank Martin. I would like to see it, but only after. Devin needs to fight them, period. You know what I'm saying? Devin needs to fight them, period. Said, I got Tank over everybody. Dion said 2x4. Yep. Hey, that's what he got to do. Go get a 2x4 and put it out there. You know what I'm saying? He got to do something. Let me tell you something. You can't go in there with Tank with that game plan. That's the wrong game plan for Tank. But I didn't see that game plan coming for Loma. I've never seen Devin throw body shots like that. Never. Didn't think the dude had it in him. I think Devin ran out of the ring, didn't want to have a conversation with Shakur. Yeah, that was kind of a little crazy. That's kind of a little crazy. No matter what, he should stay there and listen to it. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, well, hey, we'll see. Same thing Sean Porter did Earl Spence when Earl Spence climbed in the ring. He's like, let's get it on. He's like, yeah. And then he went and fought Ugas. He still should have stayed there for it, but I guess he's like, hey, I ain't here to promote you. You know what I mean? But he still should have listened to what Shakur had to say, then build it up. You know what I'm saying? John Boy back in the super chat. Appreciate it. He said, Haney, your hero claim he is a draw now. Nah, I ain't saying Devin is a draw. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying that Devin is an undisputed fighter. He's got something. He brings something to the table. And so my point is, with any of them guys fighting, is going to be a good fight. Devin Loma again, Devin Shakur, Devin Tank. They all going to do big numbers. You take Devin out the equation, Tank fighting either 3 of those guys, it's going to be big numbers. Loma fighting either one of them 3 guys is going to do big numbers. Shakur Stevenson fighting any of them guys is going to do big numbers. Yeah. You're right. He did work on that body the whole time in the gym, and yeah, he didn't damage him. I think he might have slowed him down just a hair to help him in the 12th round, but nah, he didn't. He wasn't going to stop him to the body, and he didn't do a whole lot to him. John Boy said, Back in the super chat, he said, can my boy Toon and Brian get a wrench, please? Oh, of course. They want a wrench, yeah. Listen, listen. Anybody that's a part of the channel that's always in here promoting the channel, we out here promoting it. We in here doing that. I got no problem because we keep all the trolls out. So yeah, of course. I thought I can't remember who all had one or not because y'all got to think I'm on the program. I'm using StreamYard, so I'm not in the YouTube chat. So I can't really see who's wrenched or not. I know I gave a few people wrench, so I can't really see. I'm going there now. We're gonna go ahead and get this right. Oh, let's see where we at. All right, hold on. Guys, yeah. We're gonna go in here and give me 1 second to pull it up and make this happen. Hold on. All right, let's see where we are. Hold on. Oh, here we go. All right, hold on. Here we go. All right, here we go. Yeah. Let me see something. All right, hold on, guys. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Now I'm coming back in there where I can see and participate. All right, here we go. Where we at now? What I miss, guys? Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, it was a good fight, man. I love a good fight, man. You know what I mean? I love a good fight. But like I said, I'm from the old school that if your fighter's the best, he's got to prove it. I don't give nobody participation trophies. They got to get in there and get it done. So in my book, Devin's got to give Loma a rematch, fight Tank or Shakur Stevenson. You got to take on another one while the other two fight. It's got to be like a tournament. Said lightweights Frank Martin, Zapata, and Pitbull Cruz, Cambosis, Haney, Javante, and Shakur Stevenson, Loma. Yep. 135 is loaded. Yeah, she said, I can accept great fight. Yeah, I can accept that, man. I can accept all that, man. It's just boxing, man. It's a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's just boxing. Now, one thing I don't like is when it's a true robbery. You know what I'm saying? When it's a true robbery, I don't like that. I don't like when it's a true robbery. You know what I mean? And now they've been known to do that. We've all seen that, you know, when they give somebody something that they definitely shouldn't have won. But when it's a close fight and both fighters have put it all in there, laid it all on the line all the way to the end, and I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that. Yeah, but but you know what? We passed that. Listen, for anybody, if y'all do get a chance, go watch the fight again. And I'm gonna go rewatch it again. But I was watching it and I was looking at it closely. You know, I was watching the fight. But I'm gonna go watch it one more time. And y'all, I encourage everybody else to go do so again. Not trying to say y'all change it, but just look at it. Look at the whole totality of the fight. And I just think of the excitement. Sometimes when a fight is so good, the excitement is there and shots and this and that, and your adrenaline is flowing. You see stuff a little different. You know what I mean? We all do. I do it too. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there hollering at the screen. I'm sitting there looking at this. I'm eating pizza and just having fun and doing all that stuff. And you know what I mean? What's up with Rolly? Ah, man. I don't know what's going on with Rolly, but man, you know, the thing about it is Rolly gonna lose that belt. You know, Rolly gonna lose that belt. Rolly just keeping it warm for the time being. I think Rolly should give that old dude a rematch only because of that. You know what I'm saying? I think they should make them fight again. Like right now, immediately. Because the old dude, you don't want him to go get out of shape for so long. You know what I'm saying? I think they should have to go rematch. But anyway, forget all that. We getting, oh yeah, if they fight Ryan gonna get that belt from him. But we getting what we've been wanting, man. We've been getting what we've been wanting, and we're gonna go hardcore at this next fight. We're going hardcore at Spence and Crawford. Now, this is the thing. With this fight being announced, where does Keith Thurman go? We're gonna be doing I'm gonna be doing some stuff about that. We're gonna be talking about that on another night. That who Jaron Ennis is gonna fight. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out exactly what's going on. Because didn't they say Jaron Ennis said he's fighting in July too? So he might be fighting on the same card. You know, he might be fighting. He might be the co-main event. Wouldn't that be listen? What if Jaron Ennis and Keith Thurman fight July the 27th, 29th on the undercard? Oh my God! Oh my God! Would that not be it? If that card go down, that will be the hottest card of the year. If Jaron, Keith Thurman, Spence, and Bud fight on the same card, bruh, they can charge over $100. They charge probably about they could charge that, man. They can get over that. But I don't think Keith Thurman wants to play second fiddle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wants to be, he wants to headline his own stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we're going to get that at Keith Thurman. But I would love to see that, man. I'd love to see that, bro. Yeah, I don't see it either. I don't see Thurman doing it either. Thurman got too much pride for that, bro. But that would be nice. That would really be nice. Oh, my goodness. That would set the whole year off. You know what I'm saying? That would set the whole year off because this is what's going down. Right here, right here, right here. This is it.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're going to make that happen?
Huh?
You're going to make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm going to get these straps and I'm going to go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap CG. I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
And with that, guys, I am out. That's all for me tonight, guys. Y'all have a good night, man. And we're going to do some more talking about this. We're going to follow up and see what else is going on with the rest of the boxing world. So hopefully we'll see the rest of the networks make it out. And I cannot wait when they have the first press conference. Oh, my goodness. In the first face-off. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. Anyway, guys, y'all have a good night. And if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. Make sure y'all come in here every weeknight. We do this at 10 p.m. Eastern time, and we get down like this every night. You know what I mean? Now, we all agree. We all agree to disagree. But either way, we keep it above board, and we say what we say, and we stand on that. That's straight up, no chaser. So I'm out, fight fam. Y'all have a good night. Catch y'all tomorrow night. Peace.